It's fire. Look at the time. The time right now is 5:55. That's how I know this dream should not be overlooked. New Yorker, repent and see God the right way. Do not say, oh, I'm a Christian, so I'm okay. Are you sure you're good? Or you activate. You're not just to show off or to show people that you are a Christian. Because let me tell you again, Christian does not hold a title. Have to dig real deep and open up and dig real deep inside and bring out and towards God and how much you're connected to Him, and not just by praying each and every day and thinking, oh, I know God. No, activating God is within you. It starts from you. The church every day. Oh, I'm gonna give to the churches too. Because there are some, the churches is no different. Well, they're no different. But I'm telling you, New York, I see fire. Fire. Burning into crisp. Like, and then you see it dissolve into the air. That's what I saw. Tall buildings burning down. I seen it first-handed in front of me. Everything how it started. The young man, someone, he was holding somebody hostage, another person, another man. It could have been a female, but he was holding them hostage on the top of the building with the young man had. And he had a bomb. And I'm talking about bomb, something that was handmade. It looks like a foam-like. It looks like foam-like, or it just, I don't know how bomb look like when you bunch of chemicals mixed that he had mixed together. But he just knew what he did. He knew, because he knew that it was going to cost him his life. Not just the person he's holding hostage or he's telling the word about. And he kept saying some things like that you can tell he was hurt. He had this man's hostage and he was waiting to risk his life. It could have been a different scenario. Who knows? Maybe he being forced to do so. I don't know. Again, I don't know what type of corruption, government, or whoever that is behind this type of place, that he was not in the right state and he was willing to risk his life because he was hurt and he looked hurt. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on in America, but I do know there are some corruption, and there are someone that, and I had to stand there. I stood there and I watched the whole thing happen. Not realizing that I'm already safe. Not realizing that I'm okay. I was just there to watch the whole firsthand in the spiritual realms. It looks like a big screen. A big screen, a TV, but I'm like literally standing in front of it. And the action of everything. I watch people coming out the building, knocking down each other. But it still didn't click to me that I did not get touched. After watching what I saw, but it was too late. Nobody, and I couldn't even get up there. But I watched the whole thing again because I couldn't. I was just there to see the revelation. I was there to watch and see what was going down. But yet it did not click to me also again until the very end of the whole thing. And I watched people walk outside, pushing, knocking down each other, yelling, everything. Crying, shoving people. It's always normal thing, typical humans. Because they want to save themselves. They want to worry about themselves, this and that. We got to refrain from that. We got to help each other. And as everybody got out of the building, I'm looking for my daughter. I'm like, I came outside the building. Which could I look like my home? And then I came out And then I went on the side around the corner, another street. It could definitely be New York because I saw West Street, West 2nd Street, all this. So it's definitely New York. And I went on the other side of the street to the other road, the side of the building, the another tall building again to get my daughter out. And I finally see my daughter come out. But yet she told me I had to go back and get something. I'm like, you cannot wait for you to get this thing. She said, I'll be okay. But yet again, I did not catch that. I was there to watch these things. And I was there to build up my faith to also. What just everything around me. I was like, I'm fine. Just a wake-up call. Me, but to my family. I have family members that is in New York at this moment. This might not even be just New York, but cities, any cities that have tall buildings. I saw it firsthand. But again, the first thing when I woke up, the first thing I said New York, because that's exactly what the buildings look like. Tall buildings. That's the first thing I said. Could be other states. So this is my message to you guys. And yet again, my daughter decided to go back into this building and got what she got. After I'm seeing the fire, after everybody came out, the fire already started on this building. I look on the side of myself and I see my daughter come out with no harm, nothing. But yeah, I'm still thinking like I have to go get something very important inside. But then when the building, and then to find out that I look behind the burning building, the building behind it and all those other buildings were already safe. And whatever I had to get was already safe inside. Was safe inside of it. So that make me know that I was safe. I was just there to watch this thing happen. I was just a seer, a watcher, to see. I saw this building burned. It broke into pieces. Into peace, fall down. That song called London Bridge is falling down. This could also be London too, but I saw the building broke into two. Big, tall, high-rise building broken into two, and it burns into ashes. Humans, people, lives, people are in those buildings. People yelling and like, where is it? It felt like a movie. Were yelling and screaming like, God, people are screaming. Me, not most likely. I'm just in such disbelief. I'm like, it still hasn't clicked to me yet that I'm not in this scene. I'm just the watcher. It still didn't click me yet. I had a little fear, but it still didn't click me yet. I'm gonna tell you where it clicked me. And I'm just watching. I'm like, God, why? Like, what? I'm like, what is going on? And I'm just like, I'm in so much disbelief. It's like, it's not registered. I'm hurt. And I'm like, it's confusing. I cannot comprehend what I'm seeing. People falling, burning into this building. It's like you cannot even barely see the people burn into ashes. When the building fell, it burned into ashes. And then you could see the part that it broke off. The very last piece of the building that was standing, it was nothing. It was just burned down to the ground into crisp. And you could see all the blackness and the ashes. And that's when we proceed to cross to like, it was like a sidewalk that was there to go to the building behind it, which was not attached, which was not touched by the fire. But before we could proceed, the building, the pieces that had cut off, the bottom pieces was still light. It was still lighted. It was still smoking. And my daughter decided to pass. And there was a man and his daughter, a little girl. He decided to walk past it. And he was not scared. He was not afraid. Well, and my daughter just knew them. So what I understood from this message, that I was okay, my family was okay. Because I was thinking to myself, why is he walking and the fire is still there? It's still smoking. But she decided to walk, and then when she did, it registered. That's when it registered, it clicked. I said, I cannot be touched by this fire. It's not bothering me. And I saw my daughter walk past, and I saw them walk past, coming towards us, and then she proceeded towards them. I'm like, my family. And then that's when it registered. Not just them, they are safe. It registered also. Few family members that I know that live out there came to my mind. It registered. I'm like, I have to tell them. I hope they're okay. And I'm like, and then we had our exchange words, me and my daughter, and we said, oh, they're dead. They're dead. Few family member named we had called. We was like, they're dead already. And that could have been referring to the building. And it clicked to me, and then I decided to proceed behind my daughter. That I cannot be touched. The fire was not even doing nothing to me. So why am I afraid of the fire? And it clicked to me that I should not be afraid of the fire. And it clicked to me that the fear of fire, the fear, being afraid of the fire, instead of facing the fire, instead of not allowing the fire to trigger you or to make you scared emotionally, it clicked. Oh, the fire cannot do nothing to me. Even though I just watched what it did to others. Even though I watched what it did to people, where it just caused the fear, the pushing, the shoving, the fight, people rushing, saving themselves. That was all out of fear, and it clicked to me. That is all part of emotional distress. In the midst of a fire burning a building, in all this chaos, the fear is what gonna kill us, brothers and sisters. We must not be afraid. That's what I got other messages from this, but it did not click to me until the very end of that dream. I said, oh, I'm not afraid of fire, because I'm known to be the type, like, in reality, I'm really not. Like, I used to play with fire all the time, put my hands in fire. Like, it's just something, like, as a weird kid. I don't know, but it's just, I know, I'm like, I'm not afraid of fire. I am fire. I'm not afraid of fire. So why am I afraid? And my daughter is definitely not afraid. And the man and the little girl or the little boy coming towards me, they're not afraid. And it seemed like my daughter knew them. So what I got that was my family that I created. So if my daughter is not showing no signs of fear, I am not afraid. And then it clicked to me, and I woke up from this dream. People of New York, I don't know what's going on in New York. I don't know what's going on around the world, Los Angeles, especially states that have tall rise buildings. I I don't know what's going on, but you need to repent and refrain. And do not allow fear or emotional distress to make you to do things, the unthinkable things, into that young man. Do not allow fear, pain, emotional distress to allow you to cause other people's life. Do not allow the devil to use you. Do not allow yourself to be used as a weapon to destroy other people's lives, homes, buildings.